I realized that my right foot was like twice its size. Hello friends, my name is Brian Moshiri and welcome to my channel. I hope you are well wherever you are. I hope the year has been kind to you so far, and I hope you are hacking all the resolutions that you had put down for yourself. And if you haven't, it is always a good time to start again. So never feel like the ship has sailed. There is always time to start again. And I wanted to tell you about the changes that have been happening in my life and specifically in my bedroom. Yeah. It is not going to be an explicit video, so relax. I'm not going to be spilling the beans about anything that might be a bit too much for you guys. I just want to show you a few things that have changed, that have really transformed not only my life but the lives of my caregivers. Can you guess what it is? I'm sure you can have a guess. I know a lot of people are going to be happy and are going to be excited by the changes that I'm about to show you. So let me show you. Say hello to that beautiful girl. I didn't tell her that I was coming to record. So, as you can see, something has changed in the layout of our room, and it is this bed. If the bed is here, then where are we sleeping? Have we been sleeping here on this bed? Surprise. Where are we sleeping? So, in the last few days, we have a new bed, or should I say new beds. So a good friend of ours from all the way from down under, Kathy and her husband, have made it possible for us to get a hospital bed. So these are two beds that we have put together, which we have done a pretty good job of masking the two beds to seem as if it is one. So we have two mattresses, two separate beds, and now our bed is almost 6 feet by 6 feet. So it's much bigger than the bed we had before. But we are so used to having the headboard that it looks a bit empty. So babe, could you show them the two different beds? So we have the first bed, a hospital bed that it can go up, it can go down, the back can come up, the legs, this part of the legs can go up. Yeah, just demonstrate. So it is remote controlled, it is powered, and all you have to do is press a button and it goes up. As you can see right now, it's going up, and we like to put it in the upward position when we are
doing care.
Yeah, when we are doing caregiving, so it makes it easier for my caregiver not to strain too much. We saw this when we went to DJ Evolve's place, that his caregivers weren't straining or bending too much. And a lot of you had been suggesting that we should get this bed, but these beds are not cheap. They don't come cheap. So as much as we wanted to get one, could you just take it back to the upward position and then stand next to it so that people can see how easy it is. How easy it is to perform care. So that is the first bed. The second bed, which was also sent from Australia, is this one, which its official name is a change. What is it called? It is also automatic. It is supposed to go up and down, but for that one you don't need. So Jen, this is her official bed. This is where she sleeps, and this is where I sleep. So as you can see, we can take them up to the same level, and it is a full bed. You can't even tell the difference especially when you are lying down on it, you can't tell the difference. So by the end of this video, we will show you our new evening routine and our new morning routine, so that you can see just how easy it has made everything for us. And we are very grateful. And now Jen is demonstrating. how it works when this side is up. So you can lift up that side, and then you can also lift up the back. So it is, you can do a couple of things with it. So maybe when on days when I have a bad cold, you remember when I was having a bad cold and could not get myself to cough, maybe I can put it into a sitting position and make it easier for me. So Ty is starting to get a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, so yeah, that's a bit too upright, right? Yeah. But you remember that bed that we saw in Nairobi? That one is so much different from this one, because that one could turn you. That one could also sit you down in bed, right? Like literally turn into a chair. So this one is a bit more different than that. I've just called my guy who fixed it up for me, and he will come and just unscrew it, and we'll say goodbye to this bed once and for all. So we had this. What do you think about the bed so far?
Sikuandaa kuipea chance, but
it is comfortable. So the fundi has just arrived. Now we want to remove the mattress, put it in the bed, put it on the bed, and then we are going to unscrew the bed, and it's finally going to be out of the house. So we've decided to experiment an idea. So because the bed that we have right now doesn't have the headboard, my mother has suggested that we use this headboard itself. Najua tutatengeneza. Now that the bed is finally out of the house, it's right there. How do you feel about it?
I feel bad. I think I'm sick.
Yeah, you think you're sick?
I'm sick.
Why are you resisting?
I can't breathe.
Why are you resisting change?
Heavy heart.
So good morning, guys. We've had quite a night. I came down with a fever yesterday as we were getting ready to get into bed, and that spiraled my entire night. Wow, days like this, what are we grateful for?
We're grateful for this bed, Manzi.
This bed has come in handy so much, because I'm able to lift it and come almost to a sitting position, because what happened was my nose blocked last night and I couldn't breathe properly. So when we lifted it to this position that I am in right now, all the blockage went away, and I was able at least to find a few hours of sleep. And by a few hours,
Sasa ni saa ngapi?
saa 9.
Juala ameshalia ya kwanza.
I think it was around 4. It turns out that it was an infection, but I thought we were thinking that it was a UTI, but it was an infection from a pressure sore. When we were doing our morning routine, we realized that my right foot was like twice its size. A lot of pus had occupied the foot, and we had to do a mini surgery to rectify that. And now I have been given bed rest, so I'm not going to be leaving mandatory bed rest, so I'm not going to be leaving the bed today. Again, this is one of those moments when we are very grateful for the bed, because though I'm going to be in bed all day, it can turn into almost a chair, not exactly like a chair, but I can put up the back, and that way I'm able to maybe even watch TV and see what's going on around. So yeah, that's how the day has been.
Leo hakuna kuzunguka, hakuna kwenda chini ya mti, hakuna kwenda kitchen, hakuna kwenda sitting room. Lisi sahii umejua shida ni gani, unaweza lala. Usiku imekupeleka aje?
It was such a long night.
Sasa hizo hujui shida ni gani. Atinakuwa romantic chairman anakataa kukula. Oya, top 10 nyumba nyeusi. Top 10. Buda.
Yeah.
Unaenda wapi Buda?
Nenda top 10.
Nenda top 10.
Pesa ngapi?
Panda 30. Panda. Hii kiti yako tunaingisha aje?
Niko na
ama utaingia aje? Sasa nimeasimu umekaa.
Niko na disability, nilipata ajali 10 years ago.
Babe, si umekaa
itakuwa
kwa kiti.
11 years ago sasa.
Babe.
This February itakuwa 11 years.
Si already umekaa kwa kiti.
Oh, okay.
Oya Buda, hii sasa utaingia nayo ama
utaniingiza tu, utaniinua kiti uweke huko juu.
Baadaye naweza kuweza.
Unaweza niweza.
Wewe ni mraisi.
Kama gere uko na kiatu noma mazee.
Mdenge wangu alinunulia bwana. Ana naogopa wasini.
Kiatu ya rangi, tracksuit.
Luku imeweza, luku ni safi.
Sister, hii gari ikienda top 10. Oh, brother. Hii gari ikifika top 10 itarudi tao. Ni how much? 30.
Lakini wewe tu kupisha 30. Wewe ni 70.
Ni aje umeiva hivyo? Kwa nini una blush msee?
Ni venye unanichekesha.
Kwa nini una blush?
Siku blush, ni venye unanichekesha.
It's around 6 p.m., right? It's around 6 p.m. and I've been in this position since morning. We have just had a discussion and we have decided to lower the bed and for me to be more comfortable. So we have some lunch. I have not eaten anything since yesterday. So guys, it's the end of the day and it has been quite an interesting day. For me, it has been such a long day, been in bed from morning till now. But as I was here in bed, I can't help but be very grateful. First of all, like I mentioned, the bed. Second, I'm very grateful to my girlfriend who is holding the camera. She has been such a rock for me today, and she has offered me incredible support. Last night was really tough for us, and even the day was not easy. And also to my parents for coming through. My dad, my mom, they have been awesome today. My dad came in to give Jen a few lessons, and I feel like Jen is more informed, right? You're more informed in caregiving and dealing with that part of caregiving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened is that an old pressure sore was threatening to come back, and there was a lot of pus that had generated in that part of my foot. I can't show you because it's a bit graphic and the wound is quite big, but it's nothing we can't handle because I've had a lot of wounds before, which is alarming. And we were talking about it earlier today, and most of those wounds have been brought about by my wheelchair, my closest companion. So even the thing that gives you life, that gives you mobility, can also be the thing that also causes you a lot of pain and suffering. But that aside, I feel I might be in bed for the next few days. Probably today is on Saturday. I might be in bed till Monday or Tuesday. just to give the wound a fair chance of healing. But other than that, I'm very grateful. And yeah, this video started out as a video to showcase my new bed, but it has turned into something else. But you know the old saying, when man makes plans, God laughs. So we'll be hoping that the video will have a happy ending. Oh, baby, give me love in the morning, when I wake up and I'm yawning, in the evening and in the night time, giving more than I do deserve.
Sinakuonea hapa.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is yet another day of being in bed. It is sometime in the afternoon, and I couldn't sleep last night, so I was able to squeeze in a little sleep. My problem right now is finding sleep and rest, so that is the biggest challenge I'm facing. And I realized that I was talking about pressure sores, and probably maybe a number of you may not know what that is. So for us people who are not mobile, we are very susceptible. It is easy for us to get sores from sitting in one position or sleeping in one position for too long. So I have had a couple of sores in my time. So one of the sores that was there a long while in my foot decided to come back, but we've dealt with it for a long time. We've found a way to deal with them, and that is now we've just taken precautions and we've done what we need to do, and now it's just taking medication and waiting for it to heal. Maybe is it around 9 p.m. I got too tired and I had to leave the bed. It didn't matter what state I was in. I just had to leave the bed because I think my body is not used to being in that position for too long. So even though I needed to be in bed rest, I just couldn't take it. I had to leave and assume the normal position, which is the sitting position. So I have been here for the last few hours, and now it's time to go back to bed. And I wanted to show you guys how we are going to do that. And finally I can end the video. And I've been taking medication, antibiotics, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you guys, but I struggle a lot with swallowing medication, especially the capsules ones and the big pills. I struggle a lot, so it takes me some time to prepare myself to get that medicine down. As you can see, the bandage, the white bandage there, that is where the wound is. Under the foot is where all the magic has not happened. Yeah, so that is the situation.